focused in, and we've got tomorrow our last on-the-field work, and then we'll go tee it up on Saturday. So it's always fun to play a conference opponent and a Pac-12 South opponent, especially a team like Arizona State, who we have a lot of respect for, and we seem to always have really physical, tough, competitive games. So it's going to be fun to be out there on Saturday, late afternoon, evening. That's where I'd want to be if I was a fan. That's where I want to be as a coach. So
you say this team is a special team.
What's
you say
that?
Your team is special. There's a special thing about it. What is it about them that makes them special?
I always think my teams are special because you grow close to these young men, just knowing their past and knowing, where they're headed and what they're overcoming and how they're working. But it's a mature team. They've been able to overcome some adversity. They don't blink. They're kind of unaffected at this point by what happens around them, and very focused on what happens, when they're in a work environment, whether it's practice or meetings or the game. And I guess I just appreciate their attitude.
How has Nate Iese kind of developed as a blocker over the last year?
Very well. Nate's a very complete football player. He can block. He's got good movement skills. He can catch the ball down the field. He can catch the ball out of the backfield. I like the way we're using him. He's been very critical in our pass protection as well. I think that's kind of something that's maybe been a little bit overlooked with him is, when we go to our 7-man slide protection and keep Perkins and Nate in, oftentimes he's asked to block a defensive end, and he does a really nice job of it. So I think he's just a really good football player, and I like the way we're using him, and he just keeps getting better.
How much of a difference has Ka'imi been able to make for you guys just on all those touchbacks on kickoffs?
Well, I like it when it's not a touchback too, because I think we're fourth in the country in kickoff return or kickoff coverage. So sometimes it's fun for me to see him not kick it out of the end zone and watch us cover it. You watch Rosie go down there, and he's done a heck of a job of tackling guys. I don't know how many people got outside the 20 on us when they've returned it. So I think if you ask those 10 guys that are running down there, they'd like him to every once in a while not kick it through the end zone so that they could, take a shot rather than just run a 60-yard dash.
What do you attribute that to? Because you guys have been consistently really successful on kick return coverage, punt return coverage. Is that just attention to detail across the board?
I think it's scheme, it's attention to detail, and it's more than anything, it's just attitude. Those guys, it's an honor to be on that team, to be on the kickoff team, and they take a lot of pride in it. I think the fact that Ka'imi, when it doesn't go out in the end zone, it's typically got good hang, or if he does hit it, it gets deep and it's hard to handle. So it's just a combination of those things. All right? Okay, thanks.